So how do you feel about sleep? Maybe you just want more of it. Maybe it's this thing you're chasing, but you just can't seem to catch. For some of us, the falling asleep is what creates the problem. And for others of us, it's the sleep interruptions. So whether there's a problem you've actually honed in on or not, most of us want more sleep or better quality sleep. After all, sleep is one of the best ways to support a healthy lifestyle and really support your body. The goal is to create a restorative place that is free from endocrine disruptors, sleep disturbing elements, and toxins. And what you have to do is not only make a plan for the future, but we have to come up with things you can do right now, immediately. These two elements paired together will help you create a truly healthy and functional space in your bedroom. Welcome back. I'm Amanda. I am a building biology practitioner, a certified home inspector, and a healthy home expert. I'm the creator and owner of Healthy House on the Block, where we help families create a plan to change their space, take out toxins, and make it healthier in order to support their health and their wellness. Today, we're going to be talking about your sleep sanctuary or your bedroom and how to make this space support your sleep and also support your body as a whole. So the truth is we actually spend about a third of our lives in our bedrooms. And so this means that we have the opportunity to create a space that can really impact our health and wellness by making sure there are very few toxins in the space and making sure that it's a space that allows our body to heal and restore. So one of the biggest reasons so many products and articles focus on how to sleep is due to the fact that it's extremely important to our health and our wellness. We know those of us who suffer from poor or deficient sleep have a greater risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, obesity, heart disease, and kidney disease. And why does sleep matter so much? Well, sleep is one of the biggest contributors to a healthy lifestyle. When we get proper rest and sleep, our body has time to repair itself from day-to-day stressors, as well as detoxify the brain. When you're rested, you can function on a higher level. And in fact, a study released reveals that sleep helps our brain flush out many of the toxins we come in contact with throughout the day. So improving your sleep environment can drastically change the quality of your day ahead. And it's true that your home can actually cause insomnia. When we don't know how to sleep in a healthy way, we deprive ourselves of this natural detoxifying habit, and then our health suffers. Another study done associates poor indoor air quality with a disruption of sleep caused by small particles that get into our bloodstream. These particles then affect the regulation of sleep within our brain. And another interesting study shows that household habits, our materials, and our products can cause sleep disturbances, can have impacts on falling asleep, and can cause chronic insomnia in children and adults. So today I'm going to take you through 5 ways to really change your bedroom and transform it into that sleep sanctuary we all need. First and foremost is controlling the climate inside your bedroom and making sure that we have the perfect humidity levels. Controlling the humidity in a bedroom is a great way to ensure that not only mold and mildew won't affect your space, but humidity is also important because of VOCs and dust mites. The higher the humidity is in a space, the more conducive it is to dust mite reproduction, and the more VOCs will be off-gassing into your space. High humidity in an area where you're staying for a long period of time can also cause issues with congestion in many individuals. Nasal congestion is caused by inflamed blood vessels in the nose, which can also cause swelling of the nasal tissue. And if you've tried to fall asleep being congested, you know that it is not an easy task. Congestion can cause snoring and mouth breathing, which tend to be sleep disruptors. And the fact that your house can cause insomnia and sleep deprivation means we need to be careful of the indoor climate. The important thing to remember is that you don't want to pull all the moisture out of your air. If it's too dry, then your nasal passages, skin, and eyes will be extremely dry and itchy. We want to keep humidity levels between 35 and 40%, and you can monitor your indoor levels with a hygrometer. Essentially, we don't want to bring in too many plants. We want to be opening our windows every day, and we want to unblock any vents that are sending air into the room or pulling air out of the room. Another thing you can do in your room is to work really hard to get rid of toxic house dust. You can do this through vacuuming and dusting, and it's a really important way to keep those particles out of your room that can disrupt your sleep. So dust is everywhere, and even if you feel like you have an extremely clean house, the truth is there's dust. Bedrooms can be a real problem spot when it comes to dust because of the skin that we shed while we're in our bedrooms, but also because there are a lot of textiles and we're spending a lot of time in that space. We know that house dust is toxic. It contains a plethora of toxins, including flame retardants, formaldehyde, phthalates, and pesticides. So most of the time we would just maybe shrug off this little dust vac and vacuum a little bit more, but I want to be the first to tell you that this is not the way to handle the dust in your room. We want to make sure that our room has as little dust as possible to support that health and wellness within our bodies. So vacuuming on a regular basis is a must. We also want to wet dust and get into the corners, get the ceiling fans, get the HVAC vents, get everything you can and do it regularly. Remove dust as often as possible, and I bet you'll start to see that it piles up pretty quickly in your bedroom. Hey, I wanted to share something with you really quick. One of the biggest complaints I hear all the time is that it's really challenging to know where to start when it comes to reducing toxins in your space. You want to start with what is going to have the most impact on your health and wellness, but where is that? The second complaint I hear is that there's just so much information out there, and so much of this information is actually opinion-based and not even supported by facts. This is exactly why I created my free ebook, and I would love for you to get your hands on a copy. You can just head to this link, Healthy House on the Block /ebook, to download your own copy. It is step by step the order of things that you need to do to get your house started, to start getting toxins out of your space, because nobody wants to live in a space where your body feels burdened, fatigued, and sick. No, we want to support it with our home, and this is exactly how you do it. Another huge area of your bedroom are all of the bedding and textiles that we have on our beds that are in close proximity to us and touching our skin all night long. So we know that toxins are a disruptor to our endocrine system as well as an external irritant. Our endocrine system holds our thyroid and pineal gland, and both are responsible for helping us fall asleep and stay asleep. Toxins in bedding, such as formaldehyde and flame retardants, can be really impactful to our health. So by allowing toxins from our bedding, such as bleach, formaldehyde, flame retardants, and pesticides, to surround us for that 7 to 8 hours a day, we're really overworking our whole body and our immune system, and this can lead to sleep disruption that can turn into sleep deprivation or even insomnia. So many of the chemicals that are added to our bedding and pillows, such as polyurethane foams, formaldehyde, and flame retardants, release harmful VOCs constantly. And when our bodies are in direct contact with these materials, producing both humidity and warmth, the VOCs actually off-gas at a much higher and potent rate. And of course, we have to talk about the mattress. This is one of the biggest things inside your bedroom that you can change and make healthier. Mattresses are imperative when you're trying to improve how to sleep. They are the biggest factor when it comes to toxin prevention and can be one of the best options in terms of removing current toxins from your sleeping space. So if you were to Google this topic, you would find a plethora of blog posts and websites showing you the problems with the modern mattress and the toxins that are added to make it safer. When our hormones and brain function are disrupted by the toxins in a mattress that we sleep directly on, there's no telling what all of the side effects could be. The other side of this is external irritants. Many of the chemicals in our mattresses can actually cause itchy throats, eyes, and skin issues. These irritating conditions can make it very difficult to fall asleep. So one of the biggest offending toxins in mattresses are flame retardants. These flame retardants were studied in a lab with mice, and when the mice were exposed to the chemical toxins, their brains became overly hyperactive. A hyperactive brain does not allow us to fall asleep easily. It actually causes insomnia and sleep deprivation. The other chemical offenders to where we sleep would be polyurethane foam, that they put in the mattress, which emits VOCs and is a known endocrine system disruptor as well as an external irritant. Formaldehyde has also been found in many mattresses. We know that this causes asthma and allergies and has been linked to cancer. What we sleep on can be just as important as where we sleep when it comes to a healthy environment. Be sure to head to the video description and you can click the blog post that I have linked for you. And it has specific ways that you can swap out your mattress, swap out your bedding, and swap out your pillows and make your space healthier with my Healthy House picks. So this last one is, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to change your bedroom, but one of the ways to make it the healthiest, and that is to move electronics out of your room if at all possible. So while there's still a lot left unknown about EMFs, what we have learned is that they are a disruptor to our bodies. There are two ways that EMFs disrupt our body's natural sleep process. So first, you have to understand that our body has its own natural electromagnetic fields. Our natural EMFs vibrate at a very low number of cycles. Electromagnetic fields from electronics vibrate at a higher oscillation, and the discrepancy between these two rates of humans and electronics is what can prevent you from falling asleep. They've also found that the higher vibrations of unnatural EMFs can pull you out of a deep sleep, which will disrupt your sleep process, leaving you really tired. A study performed in 1999 showed that fields in the same room as a sleeping person caused a decreased time in REM sleep as well as a broken sleep pattern. And this same study showed that the pineal gland's production of melatonin, which is what helps you fall asleep, was decreased when individuals were exposed to more EMFs during the day. So if you heard that right, your exposure to electromagnetic fields during the day can actually inhibit your sleep at night. Now, the other way that electronics and electromagnetic fields can disrupt your sleep is by that blue light given off by many electronics that create the EMFs. When you watch TV or look at your phone, your body's natural response to the bluish light is to decrease the production of melatonin. And melatonin is what your pineal gland produces to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. And this is why we sleep in dark rooms, and generally it's just easiest for us to fall asleep at night. So by reducing our electronic use during the day, we can actually support our sleep better at night. So all the swaps that I mentioned here are linked in the blog post this week, and I have that in the video description. I hope you can take at least one idea from this week's video and apply it to your own bedroom to start creating your own sleep sanctuary. If you found this video helpful, definitely give it a like and be sure to subscribe to my channel because I am here every single week with new tips and ideas on how to create a space that truly supports your health and your wellness.